I was going to do a little intro to where we're at. I'm at Velofix again, and the reason is that I've come to fit some tubeless tyres to some ENVE wheels. I've been talking about it for a bloody long time, actually months, but finally got all the bits and pieces that I need. And the aim was to put some Pirelli Cinturato onto what are basically gravel wheels. There was a little bit of confusion because the Cinturato box states not for hookless rims. The European standards were updated in August, and I didn't know about it. So I went out and I bought some other tyres, some Schwold ones, which don't state not for hookless rims, and I'll put them on another bike at another time. But the reason I'm not going to use them is that I want to do a head-to-head comparison with the Zipp 303Ss and the new ENVE wheels, and basically the same arrangement that I've had for the last couple of months on the Cervélo Caledonia. For these tyres to run on these rims correctly, at my weight, which is currently 64 kilos, they're suggesting a PSI of just 36. Yeah, I said it right, 36. 36. So the recommendation for the maximum weight of these wheels and 32mm Pirelli Cinturato tyres is for 113 kilos, the maximum PSI is 47. Yep, that's right, high pressure's dead. I'll tell you more as the build progresses. Alright, we ready for this? I've done an intro. You ready?
Very ready. My name is Archie and I'm working at Velofix. But typically, a lot of the SRAM products do last a lot better. The hookless rim, it almost looks like it sprays out. It just looks a bit uneasy.
But in terms of road wheels, it looks totally weird.
Yeah, it looks like an old mountain bike wheel. Yeah, that's for sure. Nice and wide. Having seen the Zipp and ridden on those, even looks more different to that. So yeah, it's got this nice little bead around the outside too. I've just been running tubes because I'm lazy. 2 rotations. So we start a bit behind the valve, go past the valve around once, and then the second time to finish about the same distance that we started in front of the valve, behind it again. And that's just to ensure a good seal on the rim. A lot of companies that spec tubeless ready rims that come pre-installed with tape sometimes won't seal too well. We've seen the Shimano offerings that we have to retape it. Comes with one rotation. It'll always stick down well back on itself, whereas at the beginning it's quite hard to get it to stay. So doing the initial wrap, we got back down to it and it was all folding up. But as you can see, we finished that and there's no problem. So we get valve, see where it is, and then I poke down. You profile the inside, it's got a really concaved out middle section, so if you were to put one like this in, it's going to sit above and leave a little gap in the valve hole, so it could not actually seal. So you can see that it sits in really nice and flush. Yeah. wouldn't say that was difficult. They were definitely quite firm, which gives me some confidence in the hook, or the hookless. Yep, and we're gonna put four decent squirts. It's a 32, it's a pretty wide rim. There we go. There we go. A little bit messy. You get these little tubeless monsters. You'll see them when you have to take your tyre off eventually. These little blobs of tubeless sealant that are just stuck around. You definitely want to roll them in. Most companies recommend rolling in your sealant. So it's good to go for a ride when they're fairly fresh.
Okay.
Not a huge one. About 20 k's or so. I know Schwab do. They recommend a 20k roll-in time to ensure a proper seal of their tyres. Cool.
We're almost there. It's just a matter of now putting some air out of the tyres to finish the job. So big thanks to Archie for putting all this together. We had to bang in some new brake pads because the original ones were a bit worn. And the bike will look like new again, even though I haven't cleaned it before I took it to the shop, so sorry about that. I'll just get Archie's appraisal as a mechanic of what he thinks of the wheels and the pressure and the absurdity of running 36 PSI on a road bike. Seems mad, but anyway, I'm keen. I don't care.
I'm pretty open to the idea. To be honest, I do like the look of these. The tyres fit really nicely. They pumped up well. What more could you want, really? Looks great. And you've trimmed some weight too, close to 1 kilo on the wheel set.
Thanks very much.
Thank you.